y'all. Welcome back to my channel, Journey to Jesus Lifestyle, where we are all on our journeys back to Jesus. So today I want to just come briefly and talk to you about what to do when God tells you to sit down. And basically, that's exactly what he told me to do. So most of you guys know my testimony, how he called me out of working the 9 to 5 to raise my kids. And to be honest, so I accepted that, I accepted the nudge, stuff like that, but there was still a big part of me that was struggling with what I saw on social media, right? So when we see homemakers, we see the big house and the floor to ceiling windows and everything is perfect and the open concept and I just have no care in the world because I have so much money. That's what we see. And so that's what I saw. And so that's why, and then we see that as a homemaker. Whether you're staying at home or not, that's what women we see in front of us on social media. And then we also see the entrepreneur, the mom who's an entrepreneur who is doing this thing, honey, who is doing this thing. And so I got really caught up in that mindset. And I'm not saying, if you know that God's calling you to be an entrepreneur, cool, this ain't for you. This is not what I'm talking about. But if you know that God is calling you out to focus on your role as being a homemaker, to learn what that is, to learn how to even do it, and you still trying to be look and be an entrepreneur at the same time because you feel, at least I feel like, God, let me help you out real quick. I can help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, this good work. I can help you, God, because I'm awesome. I can help you do this. And I started to become really discontent. And guys, I'm super new to this. I left my job in January and this holy March. Okay? I left my job in January, it's only March, and I've just been feeling this itch, I'm nothing, God. Now, this is real talk. This is real talk. I feel like sometimes when I tell people that now, I'm, staying at home with my kids and just taking care of my house, the looks that I get, and I'm just and it really it started to bother me and hit home that well, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I need to be this, be a womanpreneur and, work on building my brand and work on building me because, this is the year of the woman and all the stuff like that. And every time I would talk to God, literally, even yesterday, we had a good conversation. Every time I would be in my prayer time, his answer is not changing. His answer is not changing, Bree. I want you to stay at home. I want you to raise your babies. And I want you to just focus on learn how to be a homemaker, learn how to budget, learn how to create an amazing schedule for your kids, learn how to clean, learn how to be hospitable to other people. And I'm just I was a little frustrated because I'm God, that is not what I signed up for. To be 100% transparent, I signed up to leave my job, be this amazing entrepreneur, get this bomb house, then raise my children, but have a nanny, this whole, and it's so warped. This whole mindset is warped. And I think that's why I spend, I'll go on social media now to post something, but I like to come off, at least in this season, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing, and no matter what, it's registering in your mind. It's registering in your brain. Everybody's business. And I'm just that ain't my life right now. And so I had to recognize, where are you at, Brianna? And what is God telling you to do? And if I'm going to look at something, I'm going to look at some homemakers, okay? I'm going to learn how to do this. And that's exactly what I did. And I realized I was just, the mindset that I adopted with this whole, you have to be an entrepreneur or you're nothing. You have to be a woman that is getting it together or you're nothing. And it's just where do we get so entranced in this mindset that raising your children and taking care of your home is like shunned upon? And so I'm only a couple months in, and I'm making this video just in case there's someone who's been called out, who's not an OG homemaker, who don't, like, this is like someone who was in corporate America all her life. All she knows is making money. Being called out to something, and like, don't get me wrong, like, taking care of 2 kids is work, and taking care of a home is absolutely, I work way harder with that responsibility than I ever did in corporate America. That's just for one. But this is for that girl who is on her beginning her journey to becoming a homemaker, and just accepting the fact that, if God is saying sit down, just sit down. He clearly knows what's going on, right? He clearly knows, yes, that you have a want and a desire for something. But in this season of your life, God is saying sit down. And whatever season, my sit down is being a homemaker and understanding you're a homemaker and understanding you may not be able to move for a little bit, Bree. So you need to be content right where you're at. You need to be content. Stop looking at these people who have $1 million budgets to do whatever and shop at Whole Foods. That ain't your life. That's not your life. But I need you to be content in the season that you're at. Okay? So wherever that season is, you may be called right now into work, but you're looking at someone else's life thinking, oh, I need to move up the ranks. I need to do this. I need to do that. This is for you too. If God is saying sit down and have several seats, then let's sit down and have several seats and truly embrace what you have right now, whether you're in corporate America or working, or whether you're home. I am in that season where I'm learning how to look at my life. Like right now, my entire house is filthy. And so, Brianna is about to go on YouTube and look at ways to thoroughly clean a home. Why? Because I've never been taught how to thoroughly clean a home. That's what Brianna's doing today. And that's okay. No, I'm not making any money. No, there's not a check coming in. I'm not going to brainstorm the next way to make income. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to do and focus on what God told me to focus on. I'm going to be content in this season. I'm going to document it, of course, but I'm going to be content in this season that I'm in. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to fill my house with love and joy, okay? Like my husband's going to walk in the house and I'm be like, hey, baby. Like I'm going to really do this thing. Because I'm serving my husband, I'm serving my children, I'm trying to create an environment in this atmosphere of love, and that is my only job right now in this season. And that's okay. So whatever season you're in, if God is telling you to sit down, and people may not get it. People may not get it. People may not understand it. People may be stuck in their own logical mind. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would God tell you to do that? And God is not a logical God. I don't know. But I know that I am super stressed looking at other people's lives. I'm super stressed looking at what society says I need to be in order to be something. I'm super stressed and feeling never like I don't have enough. Like I have everything though. Mind you, even though it's not the open concept and it's not the big windows, I have everything right now. Like seriously, right now. And more than likely, you have everything too right now. You have everything. Right now. And so let's start to look at what we have. Let's start to say, okay, I'm not wanting for anything right now. So what do I have to do to be content? So if God is telling you to sit down, have several seats, just listen. Count your blessings that are all around you and try to make the best out of the season he has called you into. Whatever that may be. For me, it's learning how to take care of my home and to raise my babies. Yes, I have to learn how to do this because I've been so work. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I said that before, but I'm being obedient to God. And I could either do this the hard way, which is being discontent, looking at everyone else's life, looking at all this stuff, blah, 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 or I can be content and do the best that Brianna can do. And I suggest you do the best in your season, doing the best that insert name you can do. That's it. Be obedient. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope everyone have a blessed day. Y'all know I'm going to keep y'all posted on just this. Now it's more of a mindset thing that I'm battling. And because of that, right, I'm going to be proactive. I'm probably going to pull away from social media even more because in this season of life that I'm in, that's a weak spot for me because of course, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to help women. I want to do all this stuff because but God telling me to sit down. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do what he asked me to do, the simple things that he asked me to do. So you guys, as always, have a blessed day. As always, I leave down below a self-deliverance prayer as well as a repentance prayer. If you want to ask God into your life to be your Lord and Savior, click on the link down below. And that's it. You guys have an awesome day and I'll get back to you. Bye.